What's up, everyone? Nethervvoid here with another episode of Factorio 24. We're actually going to do some stuff today that we set out to do. There are a couple things I did off camera as I set up the Defender capsule manufacturing like I said I was going to, and actually holds 100. That is a lot. We really only want about 25 of those at one time. We don't need that many. What I can do with these is spawn some Defenders to kind of help me out. They basically will shoot for me and they'll float around me. Now we just finished combat. What is it? Actually it's combat. Well, we'll just do another one anyway. We just finished follower robot combat, or count 1, right? So now I can actually do 2. I tested it off camera. I can have 2 of these Defenders floating around me at any point in time. So I think I'm going to do it again, except that's really long to get one more, which I really do want. But it seems like maybe this is a little bit faster. We need to work on combat a little bit more, but then I want to get working toward flight, which is going to get us construction robots and logistics robots. So that's kind of a big deal. It really helps us advance into the next part of, really the next level of Factorio. Right now we've been basically in a little bit of manual construction or manual manufacturing, and also a little bit of automated manufacturing to this point. So I think I'm going to work on this first, laser turret damage upgrade, then I'll work on the other. So one of the other things I wanted to work on, which you don't see it here now, but it's about to happen, is these are, well, they're not almost out of plate. Well, they are out of plates in the sense that they will not put any more plates out. See? And so what's going to happen here is this line's going to run out before these do, because see how these have a lot more in them? So what I'm going to do is try to balance this out a little bit. I'm going to try to balance out how many plates we got on each side here. Because what we're doing is, because we're pulling from this side so much, this inside track is not really having to help a lot. I think another good way to help this out is to basically draw down some more plates from up here, like this, to kind of refresh this inside track and to let this outside track help out a lot more. But so that they don't run out, we're going to pop a few of those in there so they'll start producing again and keep this thing up to speed. We don't have any more. How many we got in here? Yeah, we're all right on that side. What do we got going on in here? Not as bad. Okay, so this inside track is pretty thick. So we'll maybe help these guys out a tiny bit here, like that, kind of balance it a little bit more. So this will be a lot more balanced in the future. We should probably, these guys didn't pick any up, did they? Okay, so they're picking up a little bit. Maybe we can pop a few more in here. These guys seem okay, but we're trying to help balance this thing out. This guy needs a little bit. These guys are chock full, which is pretty normal. Okay. Because what happens is these guys end up putting all the plates out, and these guys just sit there until these guys are empty. So again, we might have to fix that in the future as well. When we're going to rebuild this whole system not too far into the future. So we're going to do that down here too. We're going to, let's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's produce more of those dudes. And as you can see, since we're holding the 2 subcomponents, those are generated a lot faster. So we're going to rebalance at this point here as well. Since we're pulling from the inside a lot, we'll do that. That helps out the belt, the bus going forward. We see we're going to have the same issues over here. So what I need to start doing is pulling from the top a little bit more so I don't have to rebalance it so much. Alright, so I also set up this stone. We're quarrying some stone, mining out some stone up here in our refinery area to get rid of those patches. We're also going to need to work on fueling these guys, running some coal into there. I also put in some, oh, they destroyed that. Medium biters are now out there also, which is something that I knew was going to happen. There is some evolution as you just wait and as you produce more pollution, which, as you can see, we've got a lot more pollution on this side of the fence now, most of our pollution being right here at our power generation. So let's get out of that. What am I doing here? Let's do some more research, make sure we don't get behind in that. Let's do combat the robot follower research again. But first, let's put down some of these dudes. One more of these guys. Kind of want to put him a little bit back. Then they're just going to they're going to focus on one or the other. It's like, let's give this guy some of those there, piercing rounds here. And let's fix this dude up. We're not going to have enough repair to fix this dude up. Oh, we barely did. Let's make a bunch more of those. So we're getting toward having laser turrets. Once we get laser turrets, again, we're going to be killing off some aliens because I'm getting really tired of dealing with them. These two bases need to go. That base probably will be after. We're going to clear a lot of this out, and then we're going to do some victory polling so that we don't have dudes piling up again. We've got a lot of petroleum building up and a lot of these other dudes. We probably should also head toward advanced where it is, advanced oil processing, but it costs blue science. We're going to have to wait a little bit. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to set up some manufacturing over here. We're going to go underground a little bit and set up some plastics over here because we need, what we really need for laser turrets, if we go to laser turrets, we need batteries. And if we look at batteries, which I think we have available here, we need sulfuric acid. So actually, we should probably do that first. Again, we're getting attacked here again. These guys are relentless. Just relentless with their attacks. Ah, okay, they're hitting that guy. Not a huge problem. The problem is, this base is really producing a lot. And down here, they're producing quite a bit. So, if we look at sulfuric acid, the first thing we do need is we need sulfur. Okay, 5 sulfur and iron plate. And water, which we have water right here, which is perfect. The iron plate, we're going to have to draw up from over here. I already knew this was going to happen. So we're going to do iron plate and copper plate. We're going to pull those up on a fast track because we're going to need a lot of it. I kind of want to just do it as a slow belt. And I'm going to do it through here. A lot of my... I'm going to pull a lot of bus work through here. So why don't we just pull it straight through here, actually. If we move this out, we should be able to put it right here. There we go. Now I should be able to pull iron and copper that way. So why don't we split iron off right here? Let's do it here, I guess. And then we're going to do this, actually, to help this guy pull. So technically, all these guys are helping. I don't know why I would even need... Actually, those are in the wrong spot. There should be one more back. I don't even know why I need this kind of help. Let's see. It should be right there. Maybe that balances it itself. If it pre-balances, I don't need to post-balance, right? These guys should all be helping this dude. So I'm going to use slow belts. If it needs more, I'll upgrade it later. So let's go see if we have belts remaining over here, and now we can't run through there. Why don't we just... kind of want to just pick one of these up so we can move it, because I want to be able to run through there. There we go. Perfect. So I've got a bunch of stuff in here that I kind of dumped. We're going to need that. We're going to need pipe, right? Probably the wire we could use because we're going to build stuff. We might need we might need all this stuff. We probably only need, yeah, they don't need much more of those. Produced a lot of extra of those. Maybe some rounds. There, that should do it. Alright. It's kind of my overflow chest. What else do we need? Probably more chipsets wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's just grab a bunch of them. There we go. Yeah, we're good now. We also needed something else, and I don't remember what it is now. Oh, regular belt. Let's just go over here and grab some. And, I don't know, we're going to need a lot. How about that much? Actually, because we're going to be doing 2 lines, so let's do that. So this is getting really, really clunky in here. And actually, if we go through here, we won't be able to do this. So we can't do it there. Maybe we should just pull it off here and then just go that way. We can probably send them through here, to be honest. Kind of. Let's get that set up before we do anything else. Alright, let's build more of these. Let's build a few more of those, a couple more of those. Maybe some of these. Okay, there we go. So let's set these up. Why is that? I don't care. Let's see. that will be probably copper. I don't know. We'll see. And we don't want any coal on there for sure. And this will probably be iron. The thing is, we're going to want to bring some more back as well. We can bring some back kind of through here. Like batteries and plastic is what we're going to want to bring back. But first, let's get the iron in, which means why don't we go this way with the iron and stuff. We will be fixing all this in a later build. Not that there's really anything wrong with doing it this way. We need way more of these dudes. But, I don't know. It's a little clunky to do it this way. And then when you have a lot of belts running right next to each other, I wonder if I can go all the way. Please? Yes, that's awesome. Nope. Wrong. Wrong. No, that's right. There we go. Problem is, this guy is right next to these guys. It's fine. I'll just turn them and then I don't know. I'll fix it. In fact, let's just do this. Let's do this and just put this in right here. There we go. Okay. The thing is, we really need to move this now. Let's just change this path. That's not going to help that much. We're still going to have to move it around a lot, but that's fine. Then we're going to need to split it right here. There we go. So that's sort of solved. Actually, it is, because what we can do is do this. We can put one there and there, right? And we'll go underneath. So I think we're fine. Okay, we just did robot follower. We could do laser upgrade damage again. But I really want to start on flight. The thing is, we're really not ready for it. We're not ready to build robots and stuff. Having more damage would probably be best. Where's the next armor upgrade? There was one over here. Armor 3. We need speed modules first. Basic modular armor. Okay, well, that's something we are not ready for yet. So let's do some other speed. How about shooting speed? Let's get that. Oh, that's really simple. Laser turret shooting speed. Alright, let's go with that. Let's get these lines going real quick. I don't care that coal's on the ground. Really, really, really don't care. And we're going to need a lot of these dudes. So let's just make a bunch, because we're going to have to, we might have to upgrade this to speed. There we go. And there, we've got our split for this guy. So let's get our split for this guy. There we go. There. Alright, so should have split it one more up. Let's do that real fast. Okay, so we're going to want it like that, actually. Because if you look, we're going to want this guy to go right next to this guy. So since he's turning out right here, right, we want this guy to turn out right here. Ooh, no, we don't want that on there. Oh, maybe we should have done it. Oh, we'll just do this. We'll have to go underneath. We should have known to do that. We're usually smarter than that. All right, there we go. Okay, problem solved. Problem solved. Okay, so we got that. We're going to probably turn them right here. Probably, anyway. There we go. Run this guy, too. Oh, you know what? We're going to turn that guy right there. There we go. There. Copper's all set. Iron soon. There, now they're going underneath. They'll pop out here. I'm not really sure where I want them to go from there. So we're going to bring this sucker up here. Over this way. We're going to leave a little bit of room, so we'll probably do it over here. And bring them up and around here, and we'll feed from that direction. That's a lot of belts. Do we have enough? I think we're going to have enough. We will see. So we're going to turn them now. Why don't we do it? Let's just do it now. There, let's do that. Well, we'll leave a little bit of room. Remember, I like to leave a little bit of space here. Oops. There we go. If possible, anyway. Sometimes it's not. Like right here, it's kind of not possible without changing a lot of the copper or the coal belt there. There we go. So let's just run the iron. And then we're going to turn it. And then we'll just turn it up again. We've got a lot of work to do in here. And we'll be doing that at a later time. Not too concerned that this is going to crisscross everything. I really would like to do this eventually with... I'll be bringing in trains to do all this stuff. Like to transport batteries and different stuff like that. But right now I don't want to deal with trains. Plus we don't have a lot of room in here. So we don't have a lot of room because biters are really... The aliens are really keeping us in. Keeping the man down. You're keeping us down. So there we go. That should be a huge drain on our system. Running that bus all the way up there. But that's fine. It just is what it is, right? So you can see they're building up huge armies now. Let's watch these come in. There's also medium biters, which take a lot of damage to kill. And see, that's how they're doing it. They're just bringing in huge armies now. Which is too much for, like, you know, one turret to go through like that. So we just need to take care of them like as soon as possible. So I'll probably be handcrafting the first set of lasers. I'm not going to be automating them because we just don't have time for that. We just need to hurry up. There we go. Alright, so we've got iron and copper up here now. Pretty much. We're going to set down the rest of this stuff and I'll plumb it in later. So let's get our chemical plants in here. We're going to make what? We're making sulfur, which, how do you make sulfur? Let's look. Sulfur is water and petroleum gas. So we'll do it down here. And then for sulfuric acid, it's just iron plate and sulfur and water. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a pump. Pumps? No, pumps are on this one, I think. We're going to get an offshore pump. We have a lot of pipe, not plenty, but a lot. So let's put our pump in right here. Leave a lot of room for more pumps in case you need more. Plumb the water in. Let's see. Maybe let's put these down first. So we're going to have, and we're going to want a buffer. So this guy is going to supply, make us sulfur, right? Don't we need coal for sulfur? No, just water and petroleum gas. We don't need any coal, huh? Okay. That should be pretty easy then. So we'll make this guy make us sulfur. Okay, then we're kind of, we don't need necessarily a buffer. Let me see what things make sulfur. What things use sulfur. Because I need to know if we need like a and we need a buffer or anything like that. So sulfur Factorio. What I'm doing is I'm basically just going to the wiki, and you can look on the wiki at what items sulfur makes. So it's also consumed by explosives. So it might be nice to have like a little bit of a buffer or something like that. So why don't we make a little buffer? So we're gonna do, I don't know, I think we should do 2 of these, maybe 3, because it takes 5 sulfur to get us those what are they called? To get us some sulfuric acid. So these we're going to pull out of it, right? So let's bring our water up like this. Let's do this. We're going to do pipe to ground right here. Let's see, where's our pipe to ground? Let's put some in the hotbar. Pipe to ground up to something like this, and we're going to turn it, right? Pipe to ground. And then we'll have our water line, and I'll see if I can do some more pipe to ground after that. So there we go. Water's here, right? Then we're going to have petroleum gas coming this way. So for petroleum gas, we're going to serve both of our pieces with this. So what I'm going to do is actually, let me plumb it in from here first. So let's do the gas here. So wait a minute, what's that going to mean? I think we're going to have to do it like this. Let's pick this up. Why don't we do our water from ground? So the water, well, not like that anyway. The water will be like that. There we go. And we'll put our petroleum gas in right here. The thing is, that doesn't give me any room to move around. So that's not going to work. But if we go a little bit higher, it will work. So what about this? We need more water? Yeah, we can just plumb it off that. It's fine. Okay, so we've got this to ground, right? Let's see how high we can go with it. Let's go to here. We've got space. Like, I'm not really concerned at all. In fact, I can just do this. There we go. Now we'll do our ground into here. Like that. Okay, now we've got water in here, right? We're going to choose to make sulfur. Oops. There we go. And then we're going to we need some power. Let's grab some power. I don't know, we'll just kick it off of this. Well, actually, I don't want to do that, because this is our permanent system. This is just for temporary, to get rid of that stone. So why don't we do this? We'll bring this down, we'll put this kind of over here, and then we'll just put it, like, somewhere in here. We'll do it like that. So now we should be able to just do it like this. There we go, that'll do. So now we've got power, and that's not going to work because we're going to need pipe in front of this. So again, let's run our pipe for the petroleum gas first. There we go. And then we'll go pipe to ground right here, because we're going to have to turn it. Wow, that didn't really help us, did it? Oh, that'll be fine. We'll just do this. There. Now we've got our petroleum gas, and we've got our water, which they're backward. Amazingly awesome right there. I'm glad it can only go into one side. That really makes a lot of sense. But it is what it is. Stop complaining, right, John? Jeez. So let's pick these guys up. They don't help at all. And we're going to have to extend that out, which, again, it's not a big deal. It's just a little bit of extra building. I'm going to fix some of this so I can walk through it. Probably right here we'll do pipe to ground. I didn't know where we were going to end up. So let's put some pipe to ground right here as well, so we can walk through there. We've got that set up. This is going to be for the next piece right here. Then we just need to put these in, which now we can put them in here. So that's kind of cool. There we go. Where nobody's walking. But we will need to pull them also down here, and of course we can't do two. So we'll just do it like that. Why isn't this guy making anything? Oh, pipes? Let's see. Well, you can't put it there. Or there. That's okay, we can do that. Alright. So we've got that. Let's get some belt in. And then we're gonna do ourselves a little bit of a smart system here. Right? Because we don't care how much goes in. We don't care about that. It should put as many as possible in here. And then we're going to squish it down to something like 200. Maybe we'll do 300. Like that. So we got 300, right? But coming out, we do care. We're going to have to deal with this, because they're going to start getting through. In fact, they're probably already through. Yeah, look, they're starting to work on walls and everything. It's right. I'm down here. What are they doing? Are they doing more damage? Doesn't look like it. I'm going to start putting this one even further behind. Let's build another one of those guys. We'll pull off probably the wiring. We don't really need that. Well, we need the red, but we don't need anything else. I'll pull this guy back one, because it looks like working on this one, they're not doing as much damage to it. So let's pull this guy. Let's do like that with this guy. There we go. Walls. We have a little bit here. The ones I pulled up anyway. There we go. So we'll see how they do with that. Alright, now we're almost ready to do the sulfuric acid piece, which we will also need more of these, the buffer system in here. I don't know if we need 8 of them. Maybe we only need... where is this thing? Let's start with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about that? All right, and then we're gonna put down more of these. So we'll put down, see, sulfuric acid. Probably be right here. Let's put it over here a little bit. Well, we're gonna have to put it kind of close. Maybe it'll go back this way. You know what? Why don't they just pull off this line? I don't really need a buffer. So here's what I'll do. I'll pull it down like this. This will actually go two different directions because I think we need it possibly for other things, right? So we'll do this. We'll say, look, you're connected, right? As soon as this guy has 200, let's say, we should put probably 200. If your sulfur is greater than 200, start working. Sulfur. Start putting it down. And then we're going to have people picking it up. There we go. So we'll put more of these in here. Let's see. Kind of want to do it like that, except we need in and out on that one side. That's not going to work. Because we need water in, and this one we can pull out like this. We can pull items out, but the other one we have items coming out. We have gas coming out and items going in. And also water going in. So that's not going to work very well. Well, we could do it like this. We could have long inserters. If we do it like that, we could do pipe to ground, but we won't have much space. I'm going to try it like this. Let's just try to set this up. Let's try to set this one up right here. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to have these dudes putting it in. Probably want to put it in a little bit faster. Let's do fast inserters. We're going to be creating, probably auto-crafting those on the next episode. So we'll be doing that. Let's get some power to this guy. We don't have any more power? Okay. Now we do. Let's get some power to this guy. And down here. So he's going to make sulfur. And the water, of course, needs to go in on the... What? Oh, no, I don't need sulfur. Wait, what are you doing? This is sulfuric acid. Iron plate. So we have to bring in some iron plate as well. Why don't we bring in the plate right here? That's what we're going to do. We'll bring in the iron plate from over here. Watch this. We're going to be all sneaky. So we'll bring the iron plate. We're going to bring it right through here. We actually need the plate now. It's time for iron plate. I think we need copper for batteries, so we'll just do this. Watch this. Watch how sneaky this is. There we go. Actually, we could do it just like... We could do it like this. Couldn't we? Kind of like that better. Let's do it like this. But we'll do this. We'll just turn this with an R. See how it turns it? Then we should be able to just do this. And look at that. Look how slick we are. There. Now the same guy is doing sulfur and iron. Okay? So now let's bring some water down here. We're going to do this till we have to go to ground, which is right here. We actually need to turn it. So we'll just... can we pipe to ground and turn it right here? I think we can. Not really. Oh, actually we can. Nope, that's... Okay, we don't need to do that then. Let's just turn the corner with it. There we go. So we're going to pipe to ground here. We're going to come up and do it again. And which is... We're going to come up on this... Ooh. Yeah, see, that's why it's not going to work, because we got to pipe up right there. See, that's not going to work. We could have it come down sideways. Oh, that's how we can do it. Okay, let's do it like this. I'm getting some lag. That was weird. Let's do it like this. Well, not in the middle there. I really don't need all this sulfur. Let's put some back. I can't. Actually, I think that should work. So I think it's going to come down right here. We'll do that. And we'll have two of these making sulfur. So if we need more sulfuric acid, we'll have to deal with that at some other time. I think we should be able to get that to work. So what it's going to do is that's underneath, right? There we go. That comes up, and then we get water to this guy. because he's going to make sulfuric acid. There we go. How are these guys doing? Okay, not that bad. We need to go check the one down here, because it could be really, really bad. We haven't checked it in a while. It's not too bad. Oh, we're finished with that. We just got laser shooting speed 1. We'll just keep working with these lasers. Till I get closer to batteries, we're just going to keep using that. Wow, we're almost out of time. We're almost done with this, so I'm not that concerned. So we've got water in here. Boom. And we've got inserters here. We can just do this. In fact, we can do that. This guy's already ready, huh? He has no iron plate or sulfur. What are you doing? Put it in, man. Oh, he's already made it. Okay, so is this guy. So we'll pick up this. We don't need it anymore. Again, we'll put that sulfur in here. It's going to use it as overflow. Now we're going to pipe out to these guys, right? We're just going to put it here. Let's make some space. Maybe we'll do it here. Well, not there. Let's do this. There we go. So we're going to pipe that into here. Let's see. So this guy is going to come out here. That's what we're going to do. We're going to pipe it like that. And then we'll just run pipe all the way through here. We'll do another pipe to ground up to here. And then from here we'll just pipe everything in. We don't care. So this will be pipe to ground. Well, that won't matter. That's okay. We don't need it to. There we go. Sulfuric acid building up. Sweet. So now we've got sulfuric acid coming in. Looks like we need to produce this faster. Maybe we need a fast belt right here. I ran out of fast belts, didn't I? Well, that sucks. I'm going to have to actually make some. There we go. Well, you know what would be really cool? I like this system, but I'm not getting sulfur fast enough. So this isn't going to work. We need sulfur faster. We need somebody pulling off twice as much sulfur. What I should do is just have this guy pull right off that belt. I can't do that without even with a long inserter, I couldn't do that. Well, there's another way to do it. I really don't like doing it a different way. See how it's just waiting on that sulfur? Let me think here. Maybe we can do it like this. Just for now. Let's just split this guy off. This is not normally how we do this. I'm probably going to... Well, I don't want to fix it later. I want this to be right the first time. How am I going to do this? I could put one right here, which is kind of, again, not really the way we should do it, but I could do this. There we go. Which kind of defeats the point of this. I could just put 2. Let me just do this. I'll put another one here. Actually, that guy's keeping up. No, he's not. Let's put another one right here. Nope. Wrong. Jeez. There we go. That should be able to keep up until at least until there we go. Sweet. Okay, well, I think we're good then. We're building up with sulfuric acid. It's taking a while. But that's fine. It's going to, right? The next thing we're going to be building is batteries, which is iron plate, copper plate, and sulfuric acid. We could actually do that right now, although we're 5 minutes over. Kind of don't want to do that right now. But we're definitely going to have to do that down here, right? Because now we've got a little bit of, we've got some area. We're going to be making a lot of batteries. And I think it's only sulfuric acid, right? Where are the batteries? Yeah, no water or anything like that. So what we can do is we're just going to make them right here. In fact, we'll do pipe to ground for these, and we'll run it right up against here. Let's see. I really kind of wanted to do it like, Again, we're going to have the same problem where we need to plumb in. We need to plumb in gas, and we also need to put items in. So we're going to have to do it in a row. Let's do this. Let's see. We're going to make one more of those. Where is it? Here it is, chemical plant. So I'm going to do that off camera real quick. And we're going to have to wait till episode 35 to do batteries. That's sulfuric acid starting to produce a little bit out of our new petroleum system up here. And it looks, obviously, we're going to need more. So we're just going to keep building off of what we got. And as always, everyone, stay frosty.